Welcome back to Stage 1 of Blade Runner, my MegaCity map you can download and play on. This tour covers buildings 9 and 10. We're leading up to the release of Stage 2 for Christmas 2026. Everything you see was built by one builder, every block by hand, and this is the 9th building that I made. It is based off of a building I saw of Las Vegas. I just thought it was pretty nifty. I think it is a hotel, one of those casino hotels or casino adjacent hotels. Either way, I really liked the stripes. I think that this came out looking really nice. So for the base floor, I have sort of a central lobby leading to two of the towers. We have our mailboxes here with all the listed floors, some decoration, lots of job blocks. Would be a good apartment complex for a series of villagers. And these are kind of mirrored rooms, so we'll just take one tower. You can go up the stairwell and you get into the first apartment. They are color coded as they go up and kind of switch interchange on either side. Here we have the orange room, lots of acacia. And again, these all look pretty much the same, just with different colors until we get to the top, the penthouse. It was a challenge with the windows being every other block, but I think it still looks nice. We have a little desk, we have a little entertainment center, bed, some light storage, stands, things like that. And again, these little hallways and everything decorated. Go on up. Here we go. There's a little lobby per floor. And into the next apartment, the yellow room. So you can pick and choose here. Up again, there's little variations in the decorations in the lobbies, but all more or less the same. And here we go, blue. On up. And here you can see that this is a penthouse presidential floor. And you go up to the roof, which interconnects them all, just in case you don't want to walk all the way down and out to the other tower. Get a little lobby area. You get a very nice view, little walkway. The presidential suite takes up the entire top floor, so there's only one entrance, and it's in this tower here. So we'll go on down and check that out. I had a lot of fun back in the day designing this. Presidential suite has its own special mailbox, of course. Can't collect your mail next to the riffraff. High ceilings, which were a fun challenge for me at the time. Didn't have a lot of high ceilings because of these big long windows that I wanted in the exterior build, so I couldn't cut the room horizontally, so just gotta make do with the space. Fancy bed with some flowers, lots of plants, carpet, entertainment center, fancy armor for the fancy guest or resident. A desk, seating area, all that good stuff. I'm really proud of the small kitchenette and bathroom. I had fun. I remember that. I remember having a lot of fun with the bathroom for some reason. Sounds weird. Nice view. Yeah, and that's basically building 9. So you can go all the way down here. I don't know why, since I'm uncreative, I didn't just fly off the top. But as you can see here, black room. Alternating colors down the side. We won't go through all of these. Purple, etc., etc. I used terracotta and I think mushroom for the detailing, and I haven't really done much of that again. but I think this one came out pretty successful. Yeah, there it is, right across from our library here. And as you can guess, that is going to be our building number 10. It started with the tower here. I made Pisa on the corner, and then I thought it was a little awkward, so I doubled it and I connected them, made an archway, and it just became its own thing. But I do really like how it came out, although it is definitely awkward on this block space, I think. I have since corrected the roof because it's kind of an egg shape rather than a dome. And I plan for stage 2 to revise the archway to make it more smooth. You come inside and there's a little ring around. You can walk around the back and there are these connecting halls that lead into the library. Or if you want, you can climb up into the tower. I hung a little chandelier. I didn't know how to do spiral staircases at the time, but if I had to redo it, which I might do these, I'll probably go ahead and add a spiral staircase for stage 2. These are my early takes on chandeliers, and I do like them. I like having these little spaces around the outside. I think it'd be a lot of fun to play hide and seek or tag along here somewhere. Yeah, every floor is accessible. You can go up and up. And these towers connect, so it makes it a fun little maze. No safety rails up here, so you gotta be careful. You get all the way up to the top and you get a nice view. I do really like the little candles with the walls and fences and the candles on top. I think that they make a very cute lighting for this space. I do really like these connecting hallways with the archways. I'm going to have to build some more of something like that. This is the courtyard. We have little cobbled paths, some crops, a nice fountain that I'm still rather fond of. I was trying to texturize the lawn, which I think I did an okay job at as one of my early iterations of texturing floors. Bamboo was novel to me at the time, and I don't hate the way that it works with the quartz. I had a lot of fun learning how to add depth to structure exteriors, as a lot of the city is very modern. You don't see that a ton. I definitely took a risk with this building, but I enjoy it, especially the interior. I think for the next season of our SMP, or maybe just in one of my survival worlds, I definitely want to try and build something like this. I really like organizing the different types of books you can get from fishing or enchanting, and this library gives you the option to kind of do that. You have lots of rows, lots of sections. I place a lot of important books for the city into here, even during stage 2. I'm coming back and placing books in here. You have reading nooks, a place to check out or return, and nice study areas up top. I have built a rather large library for stage 2. It's not Romanesque since the theme of stage 2 is primarily Boston builds, but you know, lots of brick and copper. I think I'll try and keep copies of all the important world map books in each of the major libraries, but you can find them on your own, scattered around. I have some books detailing the history of the city, the names of the streets, things like that, or you can easily make it your own. I have these little checkout desks here, or places really where you can return your books. I just made it symmetrical on either side, put little storage. Another hallway. Have a little desk here where you can sit. Place for librarians maybe. Then you can head up the stairs, go either way. Once again, it is symmetrical. And there's little study areas up here where maybe a bigger group could come and read and discuss books. I'm wishing now I would have done something with the dome from underneath. At the time I thought it looked pretty nifty with the hanging down chandeliers. I've since really changed how I do my chandeliers. You have these neat little nooks, a little movable ladder, enchantment tables, places to put handwritten books, different places to sit and enjoy the library. If I did something like this again, I would want to make maybe a little secret room in the dome so you can enjoy the 360 views. But yeah, that is essentially it. I do like this build. I don't think that its location is the best. There are definitely a lot of things, knowing what I know now and how I build now, that I would change. But overall, pretty iconic time for me in the city. I was very pleased with the quartz and bamboo and all the little texture of the walls. Stage 1 was released Christmas 2024. I'll put the link below if you want to download and play on the map. Please have fun, and if you're a content creator who makes content with the map, let me know so I can add you to a commemoration station I'm working on. Take care, and I hope you had a wonderful September.